Hi, I'm Dr. JoAnn Tully with Holistic Wellness Center. Welcome to my latest vlog, Lyme Disease Treatments. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. As many of you know, I healed myself from Lyme disease a few years ago, and I'm really passionate about helping others do the same. Each week I get questions from all over the world about different Lyme treatment options, so today's vlog is all about my experiences and my opinions. I'll go over different treatment options in the order that I tried them, and at the end, I'll give you a summary of what I wished I had known right from the start. My journey began with joint pain, headaches, severe adrenal fatigue, gallbladder attacks, hormonal imbalances, and chronic MRSA infections. At the same time, I was under a lot of emotional stress, was angry all the time, and basically needed to chill out. For adrenal fatigue and hormonal imbalances, I began taking huge amounts of supplements and a natural progesterone cream. What I learned along the way is that our bodies can't make certain hormones if we aren't digesting our foods properly. So I took a series of digestive health seminars and used high quality and expensive digestive enzymes for nearly 4 years as I sorted out what else was going on with my health. While all the supplements helped hold me steady, none of them cured my health issues. But boy, did I spend a ton of money. Sound familiar? While learning more about digestion and hormones, I tried some food elimination diets. Sure enough, grains and dairy were not helping me. I removed them from my diet, ate more plant-based foods, and immediately noticed more energy, better mental clarity, and my gallbladder attacks became less severe. I had developed chronic MRSA infections after my son brought this fun stuff home after he had his appendix out. He cleared his infection with antibiotics, but I just couldn't shake this nasty stuff. And one round of antibiotics left me unable to tolerate antibiotics in general. The MRSA infections were easier for me to deal with than what the antibiotics did to me. To hold the MRSA infection steady but not clear them, I tried high doses of real garlic, which was totally fun, and essential oils. I found Young Living's RC blend to be the most effective, but their Thieves and tea tree oil were also helpful. And it's not just that Young Living's the only brand that you can use. That's just what I happened to be using at the time. So, it's totally fine if you want to try a different brand of essential oils. Just those are what helped me. And my chronic MRSA infections didn't totally clear up until I used the Bio Lyme treatments, which I'll talk more about later. Since then, though, I've spoke to several other people who have also had MRSA in addition to Lyme. And since Lyme bacteria never travel alone, it makes sense that they would travel with another known superbug like MRSA. When I found out I had Lyme disease, I was told by 2 different doctors that there was nothing I could do. They wished me luck and just sadly shook their heads and looked at me with pity. Really? Since then, I've realized that this is a common experience for a lot of people who get a diagnosis of, say, Lyme disease, cancer, or really any autoimmune disease. Sorry, there's nothing you can do but just learn to live with it. Are you kidding me? I didn't like that answer, and I didn't believe that answer. I was not going to just live with this. I was going to figure this out for myself and then share what I learned with others. But how many others out there have bought into this negative outlook that their doctor just handed to them? I now think that part of this attitude centers around our Western medical philosophy of only using pharmaceutical drugs. We are told that anything natural is quackery and that pharmaceuticals are the only safe and effective form of treatment for anything. And while pharmaceuticals are really good with crisis management, they do not and cannot cure anything. I've had several doctors tell me that while they were in med school, they were actually taught that diet and nutrition and anything else that was not drugs and surgery had no bearing on health. So when doctors are asked about natural treatment options, most have no knowledge of anything else that might help. Many people with Lyme disease take antibiotics. And while antibiotics will kill the top layer of bacteria, the Lyme bacteria are much smarter than these drugs. They easily form capsules around themselves, mutate, and just wait until the antibiotic is out of your system. Then they come out even stronger. This is why many Lyme patients remain on long-term antibiotics, to keep the bugs in hiding. But the price these patients pay with other aspects of their health is very high. And because antibiotics will never cure Lyme disease, many who only use antibiotics strongly believe that Lyme disease is incurable. The first books I read about Lyme disease were written by master herbalist Stephen Buhner. I followed his protocol in his books for the herbs and the supplements. And what I found was that I spent a ton of money and I couldn't tolerate the herbs and supplements because my digestive system was a complete train wreck. Then I found a doc in Wisconsin that was making herbal concoctions to treat Lyme disease. I found these to be okay. They were expensive and I wasn't sure they were working or not, but I tried them anyway for a few months. My next money pit was to invest in a Rife machine. The technology sounded great. It was all frequency based, and that seemed to be the best way to reach these superbugs. I tried a few different machines at different offices around the Midwest, and I settled on one that cost $2,500. Most machines that you purchase will come with a list of preset frequencies, but the trick on using these is how to know which frequencies are best for you and how often to use them. I used muscle testing, which is just another form of frequency testing, to determine this for myself and my patients. And what I found was that the Rife machine worked great for yeast, parasites, viruses, and chemical toxins, but not so great for the Lyme bacteria. My theory is that maybe the Lyme bacteria mutated sufficiently and the frequencies were no longer valid. I'm not really sure though. There's a strong belief within the Lyme community that you need to be herxing so that you know if a treatment is working or not. The term herx refers to your body's detoxification reaction to the die-off of the bugs. As pathogens die, they can release toxins that your body must then clear. If too much of these toxins are released at once and your body is unable to keep up with the detoxification process, you will feel like death warmed over. My personal opinion is that this belief is just plain bullshit. Why on earth would you want to jam up your detoxification pathways intentionally? It's like taking 2 steps forward with your health, then taking 5 steps back. It just never made any sense to me. People who use Rife machines are encouraged to use them for hours at a time in order to generate a big herx reaction. This was never my belief. For any and all treatments, I believe that if you feel worse, then it's time to slow down and support the body, not run it over with a Mack truck and congratulate yourself on how much worse you just made yourself feel. The next phase of my Lyme journey occurred during an acupuncture seminar. A doc from the East Coast was treating a lot of Lyme patients with homeopathic products from a company called Desiree Biologicals, or DesBio for short. Homeopathic remedies are frequency-based as well, so this made logical sense to me. If the Rife machines were effective, then these homeopathic remedies had great potential and at a fraction of the cost of a Rife machine. I then followed the basic Lyme protocol from DesBio. I used their Borrelia Babesia series therapy kit, Smart Silver, and comprehensive detox products. It took me about 3 months to finish the products. I found them to be gentle yet very effective. At the end of 3 months, I realized that my hormones were back in balance, my MRSA infections disappeared for good, and my chronic gallbladder attacks were nearly gone. I was in awe. Who knew that the Lyme bugs and their friends had been affecting so much within my body? DesBio, just to let you know, they have specific homeopathic series therapies for most of the major super bugs: Borrelia, Babesia, Bartonella, Candida albicans, Epstein-Barr, C. diff, H. pylori, herpes simplex, mycoplasma, etc. And because of the specific protocols needed in taking these products, only healthcare professionals can purchase them. In my humble opinion though, DesBio products are top-notch and I have still not found any other product that works as effectively for Lyme as the DesBio line of products. But wait, my journey wasn't over. By the time I finished the DesBio products, I had been meditating consistently for about 9 months. During my meditations, if I asked how I could help others, I received a ton of insights. I started receiving insights on how our emotions affect our health. Emotions like fear, anger, grief, worry, resentment, etc. shut down our digestive and immune systems, thereby leaving us susceptible to illness. It's one thing to kill some bugs that are harming our bodies, but you still have to go back and heal your digestive and immune systems. This, I found, was most people's huge gap. If they only took some products to kill some bugs, then they still had a compromised immune system. They would need to go deeper to make a full and complete recovery. And there's no magic pill for this. It's work that each individual must do on their own. They can get help to do this, but they are ultimately responsible for this piece of the puzzle. I learned that healing from any illness must include looking at our thoughts in a different way. I started searching for people's stories of recovery on YouTube. I listened to other experts on holistic health. They each had their own wake-up call where they had to dig deep in order to heal themselves. Everyone's story, including mine, involved cleaning up their diet, detoxing their body, and some form of meditation where they were led to forgive and let go of toxic thoughts and emotions. So, if I had it to do all over again, this would be my advice in a nutshell. This quote from A Course in Miracles: all illness is mental illness. So what this means is that all illness begins with your thoughts and emotions. If you start here, you will save yourself a ton of time and money. And this is the focus of my practice now. And if you haven't already done so, clean up your diet. Eat more plant-based foods, so vegetables, fruits, nuts, and seeds. You can eat other things too, but have it be mostly plant-based. And then reduce or eliminate your consumption of chemically laden processed foods. Do a food elimination diet to test for yourself which food groups you are sensitive to. In my humble opinion, knowing what I know right now, DesBio offers great products to naturally kill bugs and to detox your body in a gentle yet effective and economical way. Detox your body regularly. Exercising to the point of sweating and taking Epsom salt baths are two very simple things you can do yourself at home. And finally, trust your gut instincts. If someone tells you what to do and it doesn't feel right to you, keep searching. Know that all of your answers can be found within your mind through meditation, but it will take some practice to get past all of the negative mental chatter. So there you have it. This vlog has been all about my experience, my observations, and my opinions. In my humble opinion, if you focus on cleaning up your mind and your diet, you can heal yourself from anything. Now, if you need some more help, I have some resources if you need more help. I offer a bundle of 5 webinars that will give you even more information on all of the topics that I've just discussed. You can take my free 5-day Healthy Mind Challenge to explore what it takes to look at your thoughts and begin meditating. I offer a free 20-minute chat, and I also offer individual consultations. Click on the links on this vlog, and that will take you to my website where you can check out these resources in more detail. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.